It's all good.
We're fixed up. We're in, John.
Excellent.
Good news. No more lag, at least for now. Top lane. Ponyo in trouble again. Bok gonna go for a bit of a chase here, and they've got the concussive shot. Ponyo gonna drop the 2 kills to go the way of TNC Predator now, the one of Atlantis, and this top lane not going too well at all for Atlantis.
Foil for these strength heroes in the laning phase, it isn't quite. You're not going to be having that early overpower just yet. You do want the Earthshock to clear out the wave, and that just leads to this aggression coming out from TNC. So a strong foundation to play with up top.
Oh, he walked right into it. Very nice play there from Ahiad, just going for the Illuminate, and Yoe, he walked right into it, John. It just clipped him.
Like a rough and tumble lane for Yoe, but eventually this Pudge is just going to be hard to kill. Already with a Ring of Health and Ring of Regen, hard to contest him when he runs up.
Yoe, yeah, gonna move in. Press the attack is out, but with the Enchanted creep around as well, it's just too much damage.
On the Void Spirits up and running. Don't see the opportunity just yet for Wonder Boy to go for that Dream Coil, though.
Jump in. Krish, he's found Wonder Boy the first time. Wonder Boy, no phase shift available. Can throw out the Dream Coil if he wants to. He has another phase shift with an orb now. In fact, he will Dream Coil up to try and escape this with the Illuminate to fly through. They're trying to get enough damage out. In the meantime, while all this was happening mid lane, up at top lane, Mango Rose ends up going down on the Ursa.
So, I think for Atlantis, key things to try to slow down, although...
Yeah, there is going to be a big Solar Guardian coming in from the bot lane. Bok going to find one as WS. Well, they're both going down here, down a bot.
And this is Enchantress without the level 6 yet. No untouchable up yet. Still a menace, although he wolfs out.
Yeah, the Rot's going though, John. They need some help on this Jules. WS, he does eventually secure the kill, but does go down to Carlo as now Mavis. He's going to be able to back his way out. The chase is on though from Krish. He'd love to find Mango Rose on the Ursa. They will see him now. He was trying to juke them out by that tree line, but the Solar Guardian going to fly through. Bok will be able to secure the kill as Wonder Boy. Still trying to get out of there. We'll be able to jaunt out with the orb.
Best tower
Mango
takers.
Rose. Silence out. Can they lock him down with a remnant? Oh, they don't even need it. It does connect there from Krish, but an easy gank onto Mango. Bok, he's going to try and run the old-fashioned way, but does get stunned up there for a moment. Wonder Boy and WS going to try and move in with a great avalanche out from Ponyo. They'll lock him down with the duel. Krish is in big trouble, but how much trouble we talking?
What?
He'll dissimulate, move his way out. Krish, he's fine.
Up against him.
What's down? They've got the vision here to fight Atlantis.
Ooh.
Top lane, though. Wonder Boy's gone. It's one of those things. If you get caught by Carlo with that silence, there's just no way out for this puck. Mavis, gonna break the smoke. Nice smoke break here from the edge. He won't mind dying for this at all. Hook is actually there. Ooh. They're gonna try and force this fight, but WS is gonna be keeping up of his own now, so he's just gonna go for a run, and that is a very, very ugly looking piggy as WS. Well, he's gone a bit too far now. Wonder Boy's down. Maybe they at least find Yoen. They do, in fact. Mango Rose is gonna move in. They have not gone too far. It's TNC that go too far. So they're trying to back their way out, but the hook ends up working against them. Eventually, just gonna drop. I actually like this, I kind of like this item build up here from Bok as well, might I add. Like the Mage Slayer. Does it work if you just Starbreaker like 3 heroes at once? Full target. You've got that blink up now. Carlo would be a decent one. Krish is even better though if you can find the Void Spirit, but WS needs to make a blink in. He does find the Skywrath Mage and the Solar Guardian. It's not going to help out. In fact, Krish also being caught out of the Void Spirit. Now Bok, he will not make it to the high ground either. Slowed up. A bit vulnerable here on that Dawnbreaker as he will drop. Atlantis really cleaning up TNC here during this game 1.
For start, Wonder Boy is going to be a massive threat with his own BKB up and running at some point.
Oh, of course. It's going to be a big, big problem. The TNC, still with the Aegis on Yoe, are going to roam around through this dire jungle, and they are going to find themselves a free pick off here onto the Keeper of the Light. Not bad at all here for Yoe.
Fair. Bit of a standoff down bot with Mango is just staring down, but Carlo...
Oh, a bit early. Carlo still gets the vision though. Mango Rose, however, he just turns right back around. There's your vision, he says. So the VKB was available, he just took no damage. Yoe, I think if he waited for the... Oh, Yoe, be careful.
Oh, no.
Bashed up immediately. Celestial Hammer, he'll pop the Ghost Scepter, though. Now the duel out from WS to hold down the Dawnbreaker. Yoe's going to dismember, but it won't matter. He's lost the Aegis already. Meanwhile, Krish, though, to come in. They've got Mango Rose. It's a decent team fight now for TNCs. They've got the Ursa. They've even got the LC. A very nice hook. Yoe connecting. Does take him out. So it still costs you 2 heroes. It costs you the Aegis, but you do find the Ursa and the Pulse 3 LC.
Question is still kind of static. Krish is on the hunt though.
He is. Aether Remnant's going to be on target, and with the hook,
Ooh,
no
what?
escaping here. What's wrong, John?
Nah, I always forget. Just pass through. It always looks funny.
Yeah.
When it does that. It's like, woo, woo, just threading through. That needle just flies right across, Mike.
Are you telling me you'd like the hook to be blocked by Ancients?
That would be actually busted, because you can farm ancients with
No, I'm not saying you can kill them. Ponyo, he's going to get caught out. So they do find the Tiny. John, what I'm implying is, TNC, they back off at the right time. Keep in mind, they do have observer wards around this area to have the vision advantage. Atlantis, still looking around. Not blinking in yet, but eventually they will see Bok, and with the jewel out, they should have enough damage. And they will. That'll be one down. Carlo, he'll get caught out by the Dream Call as well. Not looking great here for TNC as Mavis. Oh, he gets caught out mid-TP. That's going to be a third kill here for Atlantis. As Mavis, he'll buy a little bit of time, but nowhere near enough. Triple kill to go the way of the Ursa as well to make matters worse.
Try to find that pick off and go into a fight with the numbers advantage.
You're where? Initiation onto Wonder Boy. He's held onto the hook, so he could throw one out, and he's going to be right on target. Oh, it's perfect. Yoe just going for the most obvious hook possible, and sometimes it is just the obvious path that works the best, John.
Yeah. Building up on that Pudge. Still a bit behind Mangaro's 2k lead up for the Ursa. Battle for you certainly showing its work. And into the Roche, Atlantis goes. They lose their puck, but they've got a clean line to Roshan. Was scouted out, but not quickly enough.
Team fight for TNC if they're not too cautious. Atlantis, they seem to know the smoke's coming in as well. They'll make the jump in. Ahmed, or rather, the Coddle does get caught out. In they go, though, with the Solar Guardian. They'll try to get it done onto the Pudge. They'll take down another. Yoe's gone, but now TNC, maybe they've grouped them up. Maybe they can take the fight. Mango Rose, he's in the middle of all this, but he's cleaving them down. It's a lot of chaos in this mid lane. In fact, never mind. Mango Rose is going to clean up. Krish, not going to be so safe, but is still fine to get out of there. Still has the Aegis for another minute. Has his BKB in the backpack, but just doesn't need it for that first life. He needs a target right now, but a very nice scan from TNC. Going to get the information they need. Onto the high ground, there they go, as the Will-O-Wisp is going to be dropped, and in they jump. Yoe, he's been caught out immediately. Jewel is out, Yoe is gone. No buyback on the Pudge. They do at least find Ponyo. That's about all they've got here for TNC, though, as they're going to lose more. Krish is gone a boot. He'll commit the buyback. Mango Rose, at the very least, is getting low, but Johnny has that secondary life available. They'll keep chasing. They'll at least take down WS. Do they want to keep the fight going? Atlantis hanging around as in goes Mango Rose, taking out Carlo. Onto Bok, that'll be another. They have buybacks. Aegis 18 seconds away from expiring, and Mango, last team fight for them, John. They don't have many buybacks left. They need to make this one work. Mango Rose, he's going to make the jump in. Or rather, Yoe is, and they're going to try for the Ursa, but he's still perfectly fine. They'll get the Tiny instead, but Mango Rose, he's just going to man up. Oh, Bok and Yoe are already gone. There goes Krish with a dieback. It might be that time. He just literally just tanked through it. They'll commit the buyback on Bok. It is still a very important series for TNC Predator, and every game matters, but it's a 1v4 situation to defend these racks. And if you're Atlantis, you just go straight Megas. In fact, make that 2v4. They've got another buyback now at the edge. GG.
Nah, they tough. Yeah, it's too tough. They missed their timing there in TNC. They have a really good start. It looks like they understood what they had to do. They constantly ran up, forced these engagements before the BKBs, before any major items were up. Yoa still has a lot of good right-click threat with the Arcane. We'll see as it develops. There's some good combinations from Atlantis with Xeno, though.
Ponyo, he gets caught out. He was being rather aggressive there onto Bok, and
it feels a lot simpler if you had Shackles, although...
Yeah, nice hook out from Mango Rose, and that's going to be enough. They try to help out with the rebound movement speed, but it just wasn't quite enough to get away from Mango Rose, and that's all it really takes. Just one decent hook, and you've got the DP. Meanwhile, top lane, they've got Mavis as well. Survive through this, and will do so. In fact, now a jump in from Carlo. He gets a side kick, he gets the rebound, and now he gets to dispose. Meanwhile, top lane, Mavis does end up dropping on the Warlock, but Mango, he's a much bigger target here on the Pudge. He'll try to juke around, but it's completely blocked off. Now, he will continue trying for the Tiny. Ponyo, nice avalanche out. Mango Rose going to block them off as the Dream Coil actually finally gets the job done along with Bok. And now the Pudge in a bit of trouble as they'll get the Urn out. Hook is off the mark and Mango is still trying to run his way out of this. Crypt Swarm does not land, but it won't matter. They'll finally have the damage as TNC. They can just keep going for more. Wonder Boy, he'll rotate down on the Ember. Takes down one. A yard is going to drop here on the Shaman, but now Krish is in trouble. He'll face shift off the Remnant damage, and Wonder Boy, he's out of mana now. No mana for that Sleight of Fist yet. He's going to go for the right clicks instead and does find it. Now the Sleight of Fist comes out, but he needs to get away from Bok, and will try to do so, but the Crypt Swarm is going to be up, and that will be enough.
Just means that TNC can't really play around the aggression and OD has early on because of this.
Well, they've caught the Shaman. X isn't popped immediately, but a nice chain's out. Going to lock down as now the Serpent Wards have been placed onto Carlo. He's completely trapped up in there. They might find the Shaman. But Carlo is going to get out. Where's this coil happened? Towards the south, they found the Tiny as well. Ponyo is going to drop. Meanwhile, towards the north, Carlo is still being chased down here. On that Marcian, does go for a very nice disposal to the high ground. Orb's going to fight through from Krish to try and help out, and now WS is the one who needs to back out as he almost goes down and does. They've got the damage just in the nick of time. Does he have the game sense to back off? No, he's going to run right into them. Exactly what you don't want to see if you're Mango Rose, but well, he will drop surely. As a Solar Guardian Dismember does come out. He is healing up. The Golem drop even there, but it's just not going to be enough for the Pudge. Back now the Puck in a bit of danger. WS getting the damage out with the Starbreaker, but not quite enough. They do get it with the Ember, though, with the Sleight of Fist. There's Wonder Boy. He'll keep going. Ponyo, he'll survive for now. It's onto the Shaman instead. Ayad, he's going to drop, and it ends up being a very messy 3-for-3 exchange between the two teams.
700 to 800 gold away from that. So just kind of need some patience here.
Well,
TNC not so patient, though.
Maybe the Warlock on, but now WS is stuck in there. So he can always Solar Guardian out if he has to. Meanwhile, top side, he might need to right now. They will commit it. Krish in a bit of danger, but is going to orb the other way. Still, the Celestial Hammer does land, but now Bok, he can get to work as Mango Rose is dropping way too quick. A nice Starbreaker does take down a triple kill for WS, but Bok, he's a real problem in this offlane Death Prophet. Gets the pos 1 Pudge once again. Now Wonder Boy and Bok will just kind of go at it at the top lane, but this team fight's all over. I suppose right now, though, for Atlantis, it does favor them somewhat, considering how far behind they were. This couple of kills do help them out quite a bit, unless Wonder Boy ends up dropping here. But it does seem like he should be just fine. A lot more. Roshan, I mean, this is something that Atlantis don't seem to be expecting to be happening, and that's fair enough. Maybe a free Roche to go the way of TNC Predator. Absolutely no contest here from Atlantis. Lane and Krish. Doesn't see anyone yet, but eventually is going to find the Dawnbreaker. It's a great target if they can secure it, but WS is proving to be a little bit too hard to catch, and now Carlo is already gone. A nice Scream Corner lock two of them down, but now they've got the Puck held down. He'll be fine to face shift out, though, as Yoe is going to show up on the OD and try to help out, but WS going for a TP play, but it's not going to work. The Golem drop in time. Mavis, knowing he was trying to TP, does cancel it off. In the meantime, though, Wonder Boy is able to take down Krish on the Puck. So ultimately, it's not really the worst trade in the world for Atlanta.
For Kai Sanj, it does feel like you need more defensive items.
Mid lane, but a big avalanche. Ponyo saving the day. Wonder Boy, he's going to get the BKB in time, and now Yoe, he's going to BKB and run. The Scythe of Vice not paying off this time as Ponyo saves the day. Krish, he's still caught. That'll be your mid puck gone. I mean, Yoe, he tried to get that Scythe of Ice initiation, and it looked good for a second, but Ponyo in with like a 3-man avalanche just puts an end to all of it.
Yeah, and they also missed out on the dispos. They might be able to find this kill.
They may. Wonder Boy hexed up again, but this time Solar Guardian's going to fly through. It is not enough to protect, though. They get a great kill. They kind of go back and rectify the issues they had last time. It's WS. He'll run with his own BKB, but now the Vessel's there. Mango, gonna make the jump in, trying to chase down Yoe, and look how slow this OD walks right now. And in the meantime, Mavis also getting hooked up to the high ground. Yoe not gonna make it. Maybe Bok can keep it going though. It's really the Pos 3's carrying this game, it seems, however, as Mavis and Carlo are both gonna drop, and now Bok forced to BKB and run. Hooks up. He does at least blink away in time. I'll tell you though, this punch slow, it's become a problem now, that's for sure.
Really is, Mike. You just can't run. You're forced to BKB to disengage. And... oh?
And try. Grim Coil's there. They've got Bok with heaps of damage, but the Avalanche toss is going to make it rather hard for Bok still. He keeps going. WS now. He'll be the next target. Bok continuing the chase down as Mavis. He's going to drop another golem onto the TPing Dawnbreaker. WS is still trying to get out, but he's not making it. Ponyo, meanwhile, accepts the fact that he's going to die to TNC. TNC. Gonna smoke. Oh, big jump in. Ponyo with the toss up onto the puck. They've already got him, or maybe not. The phase shift is there in time. In fact, it's Wonderboy that goes down. Krish, he does finally drop, but the buybacks are there from both mid laners as they rush back towards a team fight. Carlo already gone. Bok has been caught out, but they want Yoe on the OD, and they should have him. Yoe dropping way too low, and now Bok, he's just been held forever. This Shaman would not let him go. More buybacks coming though. TNC, they commit all the buybacks they have. The only problem is they only find Ponyo so far. Krish, he's going to keep trying for more, but he may get caught out with the Hex out from the Shaman. Oh, Krish is gone. No. An ultra kill now for WS. He wants the rampage. Can they save the OD? Carlo in trouble. We'll just rebound out of there. Meanwhile, the OD getting dismembered in big trouble. Yoe trying to survive through this, but surely can't make it out as the rampage. Does fly out for the Dawnbreaker. Looking for a bit more, but Bok, he's a massive issue here on the Death Prophet. Going in for more, they'll get the Shaman. A full team wipe now for TNC as they do make the team fight work in the end.
Fine. Secondary life on Yoe. Some security for the next high ground push.
Oh no.
Atlantis.
Krish, he's going to find Ponyo immediately. The Mango Rose does go for the, what is it even called? He dismembers him, John.
Yeah.
Mid lane, Bok's not the target you can afford to go after first. Bok's already popped his exorcism and now disposes there. They've caught the Ember. Golem dropped as well. The Sanity is everything being committed. Here comes WS though, but the Starbreaker's not doing too much, but it's a lot of damage output. Yoe, he loses half his HP in one hit. Bok, again, it's the target they don't want. Wonderboy, he'll go after Yoe first. WS, who are we aiming? Not finding Mavis yet, but eventually, yeah, he'll smack him, John. It's a big hammer. In they go for more now. More buybacks being committed as Carlo in trouble. Wonderboy still juking and jiving around on the Ember. So go for a bit more, but who do they catch? They go to the right side. They want Carlo. They've got Carlo. That's a 2k crit on the Starbreaker. This Mango Rose still playing around. What a hook attempt. It's not going to work out, but it was a very nice try as Krish. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
It's working. It's terrifying. Atlantis holding on with 1 Rax deficit. Jeez, that damage. It's hilarious to watch. It's so funny.
The thing is, if you get the Luminosity crit in the Starbreaker, like the final swipe, it's 2k. And now a double damage route. Uh-oh. Well, things became a lot easier suddenly for Atlantis now. They can go for T4 towers. Krish gonna try and slow them down. In fact, the Hex is out into the tossback. They've got the Dawnbreaker. Oh, it's gone south already. Yoe's got the Divine. Oh. They tossed
her to... Why?
I think they needed to, because he had the Hex out. It's either you die to the Arcane Orbs or you die to the Dream Coil.
But it felt like the Hex was about to fade. He had his BKB ready, off cooldown.
Uh-oh. There you go. Exorcism pop. Dream Coil immediately. They found the Ember. He's going to BKB up with the Solar Guardian. They're going to be fine for now, but the Golem has been dropped. Mango Rose being stuck up there in the meantime. Ponyo just going to drop on the Tiny. No buyback available. As another Golem now on the deck. As TNC, they will just rush them down. Mango Rose, he'll commit his own buyback and try to get back into this team fight as Wonderboy. He's still being chased up by Yoe. They've lost the Shaman as well. It's a 3v5 scenario now. TNC looking very good for this game number 2. They should have this Roshan. Aegis to go the way of Yoe once again. They even have a Refresher Shard and Cheese to be picked up there by Mavis. It's a question of how many refreshes you need and on what hero. But now with a 23k advantage and an Aegis advantage, it's really hard to see TNC losing this game.
It's tough to see. I think one circumstance that could happen is WS finds gold for a second rapier. That could be their saving grace. I don't know what he'd sell off to get that done, but it does feel like they're going to need something. Mid-rack's going to be taken. It's tough.
He's not too far off that second Divine Rapier, but they're going to need a kill or two for that. The TNC not going to allow that to happen, I'm sure. As you can see, the Sleight of Fist literally doing no damage to Bok. Just perfectly fine. They'll just go for the Megas. Nice and easy here for TNC. Jump in though, WS, he's going to try with a Starbreaker. He's found Mavis to get started, but it's going to cost him his own life. He does have buyback though. So Wonder Boy will go for a run. Try to juke and jive his way out, but the buyback is being committed here from the Dawnbreaker. WS back into it. It seems like Atlantis are not, or rather intending on calling GG, but there's a jump in once again into the Dismember. Yoe, he's been caught out. The OD's down for the first life. That's one. WS, how much can you get done here? TNC, tossed up is the OD, but the shards and the Astral is there. The OD will just walk right back out. Still Dismember. Mango Rose is still trying. Maybe they've got the Divine Rapier. Sanity's Divine. Where is it? Who picked it up? Who's got it? What? Does it even matter? It's just on the deck. Nobody picks it up. Maybe if you pick up the Divine and the Ember, you could try to do something, but he didn't free up a slot in the backpack, and well, that's all she wrote, I reckon. Ayard, he's going to try, but he's all alone. It's a Shaman versus a Puck situation, and eventually the Puck naturally is just going to win. They'll be forced to call GG for game number 2 as TNC, to 51 minutes just about, do manage to take down game 2.
Yeah, they hold on. They managed to get some good spikes. Atlantis had some pretty good turns. WS with that Divine.
There with the Inkswell and the Earthshock, they're going to move in onto the Brewmaster. Do they have the damage? Mango Rose seems to believe he does, and he's going to go for the chase, but Bok, he is going to go down as Mango Rose eventually should be traded. It'll be a bit of a slower process, but they'll get it done. Still a very nice start here for the Ursa. They do secure first blood onto the Brewmaster, and want to go too late into a Terrorblade this game as Carlo, topside, is going to get chased down, and Wonderboy's going to commit for this. Nice Aether Remnant to connect, and well, eventually they should have the Shaman. In the meantime, Mavis actually finding Aya down a bot lane, and Carlo, well, he's taking a bit more time than you would have expected to be taken down, but eventually will be taken out. Meanwhile, Krish now going to show up and just trade. Ponyo. Oh, look at this. He's trying for the deny. Krish is going to be very patient about this. Ponyo, no, he's not going to get away.
Atlantis starts to meet some early timings.
Level
6 lining up from the DP, although.
Yeah, top lane. Shackles is going to be there, and Krish, of course, going to go for a quick rotation out. Does commit the coil, and the Ursa, well, he'll try to turn back onto the Bok, but it is not going to work in his favor. Nice rotation from Krish.
Bot jungle. That's not where the Ursa's farming, so that's not where they're really wanting to hunt. They might find WS, though.
They may. WS. Gonna get caught. It's a great pick off here for TNT Predator. I'll take it. Topside, however. Bit of a smoke coming out. Yoe, oh, this could be an even bigger kill. Yoe has been caught, silenced up. Sadly, Carlo left at the exact wrong moment. He was not around to break the smoke, and Yoe.
Price your DP, you don't care. The Battle Fury is coming out, the farm's gonna escalate, the build-up is there.
Now they just coil up the Marcy this time. No playing around here from Krish. He'll pick up his 5th kill of the game. In fact, he found another. The Grimstroke being caught out. Krish not actually going to connect. No, he does. The Aether Remnant will hold him down, and now Mango Rose going to show up. They take down the Puck. The Ursa, however, Mango Rose, he'll enrage up, but can he run out? Stun up. He'll stick charge, though. He is surviving. Mavis, he's going to drop. Carlo, not looking too healthy either, will go down. And somehow they do not find the Ursa. He break the smoke. Problem is, he may get caught out with his pants down. Wonderboy will jump in with the Inkswell. Do they have enough? No. Yoe, he's going to survive. The combo wasn't enough. They didn't stick around to try and finish the job. Now, Ayub, he just jumps in. He just couldn't find the Aegis. They're coming, because they aren't taking their own tier 2. And now smoke's broken on WS. Mavis, he might still get caught, but the tree jump is there. Still Wonderboy actually connects onto Mavis, but now the turnaround is there. Krish gonna make the jump in. right in the Wukong's command. And that'll be Mavis gone at the very least, but they do find Wonder Boy surely. Here comes Mango Rose though. Wonder Boy somehow jumping out. He is not going to drop, but the DP will. So they do find WS. In fact, they'll even find a Grimstroke for their trouble. That'll be another. Not a bad fight for TNC whatsoever, as they do come out on top. Jump in, Krish, he's there with the Dream Coil. Dispose out from Ayad, but a great boundless strike from Mavis, connecting on 3 targets. They'll at least find the Ursa, I think. Mango Rose, he's going to BKB in range and try to get out of there, but Wonder Boy cannot do the same. He's going to drop. At least they do get the Ursa out. But a really nice boundless strike from Mavis, making the team fight quite difficult. So it is a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Atlantis for now. But there's your Brewmaster split up from Bok to move back in onto the Death Prophet. WS in a spot of danger here. Zayad going to try and back his way out. Will do so. They actually can't hold anyone right now. Even with the Brewmaster split, in fact, now Atlantis, they'll move back in. Mavis, spot of danger. Still going to be able to tree jump his way over. Shan, very, very low now. Wonder Boy, he could try for a jump in. In fact, they do commit the jump, but Krish, he's got the Aegis up himself on the puck. Atlantis, they're still going to try and go for the fight. They lose Bok immediately here on TNC's end, and now with the Soulbind, they've held down the Terrorblade. So Mango Rose can get to work, and suddenly, Mango Rose on a double. Might go for a bit more. Looks like they've got him. Krish, get silenced up. That'll be a triple.
Yikes. Full team wipe there, Mike. TNC trying to force the Roshan, not respecting Atlantis' great jump in.
I'm going to do something about this, but they've lost Mavis. Mavis already down. John, did you even realize, by the way, that there's a telescope available on the Marcy? Not going to mean too much, though. The exorcism's still going here for WS, and they'll move in now with the Inkswell. Rather dark portrait. A TB illusion doing so much damage, but now the Ursa being caught out, being pushed in by his own Marcy. They're in trouble. Coil's there. 4-star away, but Yoe will just go all the way and take down the Marcys. The buybacks are going to come in, but now the cavalry is incoming as they've got Mavis down. They even found Yoe. Onto the Shaman they go. More buybacks to be committed this time from TNC Predator. Atlantis, do they want to keep going? They've still got the Aegis up, they've got a new creep wave, but they are feeling a little bit worried, it seems. They are going to try and move in it again with the Ink Portrait. You know what, just with the Portrait alone, you can basically just Rax. You just need to protect it.
And they don't really have any way of clearing it out. Dagon up here for Krish, some more damage on the puck, but not quite enough. Just another set of racks. Forced out the buybacks. No metamorphosis on Yoe. They can't really fight here on the side of TNC without that spell.
Jump in. Wonder Boy. Not going to land that Aether Remnant. The mid-rack's gone as Bok now has one Primal Split charge if he needs it. Also has the Aeon Disc and it will proc. Meanwhile on the backside, they are trying to chase down this Marcy to force a buyback out from a But in the mid lane, Yoe has been caught out. Mango Rose all over him with the Abyssal Blade. That's Yoe gone twice here, John. It's up to the Park Krish to keep this fight going. To defend the high ground, but the Dispose is there. Hold him down, take him out. They'll commit more buybacks. It's looking closer and closer to the end of TNC here as this Ursa is just not done. Mango Rose, he's just going to keep going in for more. Enrages up, move in. After Mavis, but he's going to be fine for now. Instead, they'll take down Carlo. They'll go for the Megas. Ayard does go down for the second time in this team fight, but Mango Rose is back in onto the Brewmaster. The Boundless, not going to do too much. Mango Rose does take him down, but Bok will commit buyback now. I'm pretty sure that's about it for buybacks for TNC. It's Atlantis in a 4v3 situation. Are going to go through to the T4 towers. Krish is just trying to creep skip while he can. So is Mavis on this Monkey King. But they're just going straight for T4s. They just don't care. They've got a creep wave into the base and they're just protecting it from these glyph towers. On they go. TNC have to fight this one out. They've got no chance. No choice, rather. The Wukong's is there, but it's a pos 5 Monkey King. It doesn't really do much damage. Tier 4 towers are down now. Atlantis. And for more now is Wonder Boy. In with the Aether Remnant, gonna land onto the Monkey King with the Yule setup, does take him out. Now the Dream Coil landing on nothing. Dream Coil just landing on absolutely nothing as Krish gets taken out and they call it. TNC, they will not be able to pull off the 2-1 victory. Atlantis make it happen. It's a very long kind of game number 3 here, John, but patience does end up paying off here for the dire end of things.
And they make it work on Atlantis' end. We thought the TV matchup would